Alright, as you can see, this is the module lens. You can see how it magnifies. Pretty wild. And this is the one we pulled off with the one white LED in it. And this is the one we're going to put back in, one of two, with 50-50 white. As you can see, all the heat sinks. We're removing the heat sink on the back of the module on this one. So I'll take the last two screws out and then we'll keep going. Alright, we've removed the heat sink from the panel. I'm going to put the new panel onto the heat sink. Alright, we changed the heat sink to the new plate. 4 little screws there, simple, no brainer. Now we're going to put it back onto the lens. The 4 little screws that connect it, right there, as you can see one, and all the way around. There's 4 little screws that put the lens back on to the heat sink, and now that module's ready to go back on to the panel. We'll take that one off, and then we'll take this one off. We'll remove that one next. Alright, the module's put back into the light. Now we'll remove this module right here. Once you do one, they come off in seconds. Module, lens. So now we're going to remove this one and replace the other one. Alright, we got the second module put on with the white spectrum. It looks like red in there. I was hoping for the blue. Now that I can see it with the camera, I might switch it out before I put it in there. Alright. We put the heat sink back on. Put the 2 retaining screws that hold the module in. And we'll be done. Alright. The module's back in. Took that underneath there so it doesn't get pinched. There's the different components that run the LEDs, the pulse power, and your fans. And where your switches are. Alright, we'll put them back. Now we'll go to put this back together. There's 4 wires on both sides that hang down. Those wires have to go to the 4 power packs. You got to start from the bottom and work your way down. So that's what we'll do. Plug those modules back in, and then you have to put the screws around the outside of it, and then we'll plug it in. Make sure all the wires are plugged in. Take your time so you don't pull on anything when you put it back together. Make sure nothing gets bound. I put the middle screw in first on all 4 sides and then put the remaining screws in. At this point we got 4 screws all the way around it, and now we want to test the light before we put the remaining screws in case we have any problems.